if it is that you don't like eating vegetables, right? Just think about, instead of thinking about immediately eating the vegetables, think about the nutrition that you can get. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, my name is Aaron Ballantyne and you're watching Life According to Aaron. So let me start by saying, alright, the title of this video is going to be How to Invest Without Reading. Well, let me start by saying that I am in no way advocating for illiteracy or saying that you should endeavor or strive to be illiterate in the sense that you don't know how to read. It's always good to know how to read. But this is the way where you can invest without having to read, for example. Now, information comes at us in many forms. It's made available in many different forms. You have videos, you have presentations, you have podcasts, you have discussions, you have forums where people share the information verbally. You don't necessarily have to read a book or an article in order to be knowledgeable on investing. Information comes in many forms. Make use of those forms, right? However, you don't necessarily need to read to educate yourself. However, you do need to educate yourself to be successful. The important thing about reading, though, is that if you eliminate that source of information, written material, right? If you eliminate that, if you alienate that from your investment strategy or your wealth building strategy, then it's going to take away a wealth of information that you can take advantage of when building your portfolio and making wealth building decisions. For example, look at it this way. You watch videos, you listen to podcasts, you listen to recordings, you take in information about investing in many other ways aside from reading. But when you choose not to read, whether you can read or you can't read, when you don't read, you eliminate articles, you eliminate magazines, you eliminate books, all of which, for example, might not be available in other formats. So choosing not to read takes that advantage away from you in the sense that you are limited to a smaller wealth of information from which to make wealth building decisions, from which to make financial decisions, and that defeats you. So again, the reason why I'm saying this is because I've noticed that a lot of people say they cannot invest or they don't know how to invest because they cannot read. There's ways out there. If it is that you want to learn, you'll find a way. There are many forms. Books even come in audio format, so you have no excuse not to find a book and listen if it is that you don't actually like to read. There are ways. If you want to get it done, you'll find a way to get it done. I'm just saying, don't use not being able to read or not liking to read as an excuse not to start, because there are ways out there. However, if you're looking at yourself as an asset, right, and you want different skills and different resources to be able to give your investment portfolio that winning edge, don't eliminate reading. As much as you can, like the point of this video is to say that you can educate yourself without reading, or you can invest and you can start your investment journey without reading. But I am saying that it bears some importance, or bears significant importance. One, because there are a lot of forms of information out there that aren't available, as in a lot of written forms of information that aren't available in any other format. But at the same time, if you eliminate those written information, then you take away the advantage that you have as a well-educated investor. It gives you a different advantage. Don't limit yourself, which is why it's important for you to know how to read and for you to read. If it is that you don't like reading, just think of it as just something that you have to do to get to this stage. So for example, if it is that you don't like eating vegetables, right? Just think about, instead of thinking about immediately eating the vegetables, think about the nutrition that you can get after having eaten vegetables. So don't focus on the act of eating, focus on the nutrition that you can gain from it. Same goes for reading. Don't think about how tedious or how boring it might be or how you just don't enjoy doing it, but more so think about the difference that it is going to make in your investment portfolio, right? So as much as you can invest without the reading, I would encourage you to do so. You have different forms. You have podcasts, audiobooks, conversations. You can join groups where they talk or share information about investing through voice notes and all of that stuff. You have different forms that you can be educated on. However, if you eliminate reading, you eliminate a wealth of written material that you can use to your advantage. All right, so bear that in mind. That's it for the video, guys. If you liked, be sure to leave a like. If it is that you know somebody who would benefit from this information, who finding all forms of excuses as to why they can't invest or why they can't start investing, be sure to share this with them, please, and drape them up a little bit. And as always, if it is that you want to see this kind of content as soon as it becomes available, be sure to subscribe. All right? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.